What is marketing? Let's first begin by understanding that the purpose of a business is to discover, design, develop, and deliver superior value to the customer. And for doing this, the business expects a fair and equitable return. In the words of Philip Kotler, there is only one winning strategy. It is to carefully define the target market and direct a superior offering to that target market. Peter Drucker, the father of modern management, defined the aim of marketing is to know and understand the customer so well the product or service fits him and sells itself. So let's now define marketing management as the art and science of choosing target markets and getting, keeping, and growing customers by creating, delivering, and communicating superior customer value. So now what is the marketing process to do this? It begins by understanding the marketplace and discovering what the customer actually wants and needs. Thereafter, we design a completely customer-centric or customer-focused plan or marketing strategy that delivers superior value to the customer. This is especially in relationship to the competitors. Now, by delighting the customer, which is far greater than just meeting his expectations and creating a very, very positive customer experience, we build profitable relationships. And this is how we capture value from the customers to create a profit. Finally, now what is marketed? What is marketed are goods which are physical goods like cars, motorcycles, refrigerators, and so on. Services such as legal services, accounting services, events and experiences. A theater or a play or a musical is an event. Persons such as a head of state or a film actor. Places and properties. Many tourist destinations both in India and abroad are marketed regularly to attract tourists. Organizations, maybe universities, market themselves. Information such as newspapers, television, internet, and so on. And finally, ideas, which is what comes from an advertising firm. Now let's look at what determines the customer's perceived value. What we have to keep in mind is unless the total benefit to the customer exceeds the total cost of the customer, he is not going to buy. So the customer benefit is obviously the direct benefit that the product offers or the service offers. There is also a personal benefit and the image of the offering. Now, for this, the customer incurs what we call a monetary cost, a time involved and energy that is spent in acquiring that product, and the psychological cost and energy cost by virtue of comparing, contrasting, talking to friends, and so on. So now let's look at what does marketing involve. It involves first conducting market research and forecasting demand, creating customer value, satisfaction, and loyalty, identifying market segments and targets, analyzing consumer markets or business markets, building strong brands, setting a product strategy, introducing new market offerings, designing and managing services, developing pricing strategies, delivering value by designing and managing the distribution network or integrated marketing channels, and of course, communicating value, which is managing mass communications, advertising, sales promotion, and this is where personal selling fits in. In our video series on marketing, we will be covering each of these topics. And finally, we recommend as a bibliography books by Philip Kotler, by Rajendra Maheshwari and Arun Kumar to increase the depth of your understanding. Thank you.